Alright, so this is going to be a review of the Acb Doubler by Trent Austin. The Flugelhorn B flat. It's a really good deal. The Flugelhorn is one of the Chinese made Flugelhorns, and you can probably tell from the case, not a lot of money wasted on the case, which I guess is a good thing. It protects the horn, and you're not spending a bunch of money, $100 or so just for a case that you can't play a case. So let's put the money into the horn. I think that's the thinking behind this, and I don't have a problem with it. I'm going to show you what you should expect when you get one. It is, see if I can get the lighting right, red brass veil and yellow brass, red brass. There, you can pick it up a little bit there. All right, now before I go too much further, I'm going to tell you that my son bought me some abalone finger buttons, so I put those on. That's not the original ones that come on here. The original ones are typical white imitation pearlette. They work fine. I like these because they have a contour to them, and the original ones didn't. But then again, it works. It works fantastically. I do have this to tell you that, let's see if I can get in there and you can see it. You're going to have a couple of little small spots where you can see, there you can see that on the valve body. The lacquer isn't perfect, but that's not a big deal either. This horn really is remarkable for the fact that it plays like a $2,000 flugelhorn. It has good intonation. Everything about it is manageable. This is not the original mouthpiece. Actually, it did come with the horn because I asked Trent to include the TA medium deep. That's Trent Austin medium deep flugelhorn piece. I like the way that it sounds. It smooths the horn out a little bit, and I find a medium deep easier to switch back and forth on, especially if you play like a 1.5 or something in Bach. That is a pretty good rim switch. 3s, 5s, they're pretty close too. I don't have any trouble switching using this mouthpiece. It's not a big strain. You can see the receiver, adjustable. It's got a heavy duty receiver, and you got the clamping screw that allows you to adjust for tuning. And valve action is really good. Third valve slide trigger works really well. There's good compression. I mean, you can hear the compression on this. If you just work this and then press the third valve slide, the third valve down, you can hear the slide unload the pressure. So intonation wise, Really good horn. Let's see if I can give you a little better close-up of a few things, and I'm gonna switch angles here. Okay, one of the problems that I've had in the past with the Chinese horns is you got to be very careful about which mouthpiece that you're trying to use, because it throws the intonation off. This doesn't seem to be that way. I tried it with the original one, which it came with, and Trent's replacement. Both of them had good intonation. You can see this mouthpiece. Get down here where I can focus. This mouthpiece fits right up in there real well. It's a large shank Yamaha, and that's about in tune with this mouthpiece. One of the complaints I've heard of some of the higher end quote-unquote name brand horns is that they tend to be flat, even with that pushed all the way in, and I was glad to see that that wasn't the case with this. It's a really beautiful horn, very striking. Let's get back here, full view of it. Hopefully the beginning part of this video is in focus. Now, if it recorded and sounded okay on this camera phone, the first couple of minutes, the first little bit of the video was dark with just playing. That was this horn. I don't have a whole lot of time on it yet, only a couple of hours, and really had to share this with you. Trent's doing a fantastic job. If you're not worried about trying to brag about what brand you have, this is the one you should get.